But we're going to begin with a challenge that is very quickly becoming a crisis for many parents of young children. You all keep hearing these stories, we all do, about moms and dads finding empty shelves when they go looking for new supplies of formula for their little babies. This is a national shortage, and it, we're sorry to say, is getting worse. Formula is now 43% out of stock nationwide. That's up from 31% last month. Nancy Cordes will have more on the Biden administration's response in just a moment. But first, we're going to go to Adriana Diaz for more on this story. Adriana, good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, Abbott, the nation's largest supplier of baby formula, headquartered outside Chicago, says its Michigan plant could restart within 2 weeks. But it could be up to 2 months for that new product to land on shelves. You might remember Abbott had to shut its factory down after a recall, and parents have become consumed by the hunt for formula. New mom Jaylene Orellana is so desperate for baby formula, she's willing to drive 14 hours to pick up formula she had her aunt buy in Mexico.
I'd rather be safe, like have cans stocked up, than sorry to my daughter that not knowing when she's going to eat.
This week, the 19-year-old from Houston drove 3 hours to get formula from a dad who didn't need it in Austin. They connected on a social media site like this one, where parents post if they need formula or have extra.
Are you worried that you're not going to be able to find formula for your baby one of these days?
I am. I'm willing to drive whatever I have to drive.
As the shortage grows, families are scrambling, but pediatricians like Dr. Joshua Wexler are warning parents not to water down formula or try homemade recipes.
You can't ensure the micronutrient calorie density is all correct, that you're using the appropriate water source potentially. There might be a lot of issues.
Those who find formula face a tough choice, like Michigan mom Destiny Featherstone, whose youngest is 4 months old.
Yesterday there was like just enough for her month's supply, and I wanted to get it all, but I was like, I don't want to take from the other babies.
Virginia mom Erica Lopez says she never knows if she'll find formula on the shelves.
When my daughter doesn't drink the whole bottle, I'm like, oh my God, she just wasted like 2-3 ounces. I'm like, that was like a scoop that we could have saved.
Back in Texas, Orellana says she buys extra formula when she sees it, but not for the reason you might think. She says she's sending the extra cans to other families to help them.
I bought it to help. I mean, I know how it feels. It's hard.
Oh, Adriana, this is heartbreaking for a lot of parents. Listen, you've got a new baby in the house, a favorite daughter. You're covering the story, but are you part of the story too?
Well, Gail, you know, it has been stressful to find formula for my 8-month-old Isabela, but, you know, one time actually at a store, I was able to find the last 2 boxes of formula, and I grabbed them. But then, honestly, I heard Tony Dokoupil's voice in my head telling me not to hoard because you guys have been talking about it on the show. So I ended up leaving a box. Luckily, we recently signed up for Formula subscription service just days before they stopped taking new members. So we're really fortunate.
Well, I'm sorry my voice is in your head, but I do think another parent is very happy you did that, Adriana.
This is what happens when Tony Dokoupil gets in your head. Adriana, thank you very much.